Okay, so let's be completely honest. This is not a remake of a remake. This is the sequel to Fantastic Four, Fast Five, The Ridiculous Six, and it's a prequel to The Hateful Eight. Let's all just remember that. Sarcasm. The Magnificent Seven is directed by Antoine Fuqua and stars a huge cast of actors including Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke, Vincent D'Onofrio, and Peter Sarsgaard. Like I said in the opening, this is a remake of a remake. In 1954, master filmmaker Akira Kurosawa gave us Seven Samurai, and in 1960, we got The Magnificent Seven. So this is basically the newest adaptation of this story. In this film, there's a town being taken over by a corrupt man played by Peter Sarsgaard. Haley Bennett loses her husband, then she's like, hey yo, Denzel Washington, I need you to help me take revenge and make sure our town is safe. And then he hires a group of gunslingers and sharpshooters and nature lovers, and we have our movie. I was really excited for this movie. I really like Antoine Fuqua a lot as a director. I think he's a pretty underrated director. He is so versatile with his films that he's made pretty much so many different kinds of films. A cop thriller like Training Day, a boxing drama like Southpaw, a White House invasion movie like Olympus Has Fallen. The guy has made so many different movies, it's great, and I love the fact that he decided to take on to this movie. I love the trailers, I love all the actors, I love this movie. I had such a great time watching it. Now, have I seen the original films? I've seen the original 1960 classic, but I have yet to watch Seven Samurai. I know everyone loves it, so I'll be sure to check out Seven Samurai eventually, but this is a fun, engaging, entertaining popcorn flick that should have came out in the summer. This is better than most of the stuff we got this summer because I will say that the summer was pretty disappointing. But this is because of Fuqua's direction. Fuqua makes these characters so well realized and you care about them. Each one has their shine moment. There's not one that's like, oh, I'm here and I'm there, goodbye. Although I will get to that when I get to the negatives of the film. But what I liked about the film was that it was just entertaining. It had a great story to it. It's not a drama. Don't go into this movie expecting drama. This is a film for entertainment purposes, and it knows that perfectly. The cast is so good together. Denzel Washington, I mean, what else can you say? He's a two-time Oscar winner. He's one of the best actors we have working today. Denzel kills it here. I love this character of Sam. Chris Pratt is playing Chris Pratt. If you know Chris Pratt, you know he's going to have his Chris Pratt-isms to his roles, and he's very good here. But my favorite performance of the film was actually Ethan Hawke's character. His backstory was quite interesting because he's like questioning the fact that he should be fighting the fight that's not his own fight, and I love seeing him and Denzel together again because Training Day is one of my all-time favorite movies, and it's just great to see those two and Fuqua all do a movie together, although Fuqua and Denzel just did The Equalizer a few years ago, and now they're going to be doing The Equalizer sequel together, so that's pretty awesome. Vincent D'Onofrio was hilarious. You can't overlook this performance. This is the funniest performance in the whole film. Yes, funnier than Chris Pratt. Because Vincent D'Onofrio's voice in this movie is so high-pitched, it sounds like Goofy, and it's like, oh my god, oh my god. It's not like that, but it's like, you watch him as Kingpin on Daredevil, then you watch him in this and you're like, that's him? That's pretty insane, but pretty amazing. Peter Sarsgaard was very slimy and disgusting as a villain, and while he did good, he was incredibly underused in this movie. He was only in the beginning of the movie, and then he didn't appear until the end of the movie. So that was really upsetting, but he did do a really good job in this movie. The writing was pretty good. It's written by one of the guys who wrote True Detective, I think the entire first season, so that's a pretty cool thing. The action is extremely well done. Some of the best action sequences I've seen in years, alongside this year's airport sequence from Captain America Civil War. The costumes were really good, the sets were really good, the cinematography was beautiful. There were a lot of nice wide shots in this movie of like the Old West and stuff. My flaws with the movie, like I said before, Peter Sarsgaard's character is very underutilized. But I think the film was a little too long. I think the film could have been cut down just about 10 minutes. But that being said, I was enjoying myself throughout the whole movie. I loved the film. I think it's great. I think it's a blast. I did not expect to love it. I thought I was just going to like it and be like, oh, that was really entertaining. But I was really surprised by how much I liked this movie. I think everyone should go check it out this weekend. I didn't see it in IMAX, but I'm sure it is very good in IMAX, although the sound mixing in this movie deserves some credit as well. I really enjoyed The Magnificent Seven. I'm going to give it an A-. Guys, tell me what you thought of this movie if you saw it. And before I sign out this review, please go subscribe to the Real Cinephiles YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. It's my new podcast. We've had 3 episodes so far. I would really appreciate if you guys go check out those episodes and support the channel. Really, thank you guys so much. And thank you so much for watching this review, and I'll see you guys soon.